What it is, guys, this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super had me excited. Not because of the episode and how non-actiony it was, but for the simple fact that we will be getting a new tournament. A tournament of all other universes. So, the king of everything, we seen him at the last week's episode right at the end. He came down and basically it was kind of funny because he was kind of that character that I could feel like was going to have that kitty voice thing. And that's basically what he was. So he comes down, he's like, yo, you motherfuckers was making a lot of commotion. He's like, I came down here to stop your shit. When I got here, I had a change of heart. I seen the fights. I loved it. We gonna do another one. And you get to see how Chomper and Beerus basically, and basically everybody else that knows who he is acts. They're just like, really formal. No one's being an idiot. And then here comes Goku, being Goku. And he's just like, tries to walk up to him, shake his hand, which he does because that's Goku. He's the warm-hearted hero that can just change anybody, that can basically probably do just about anything he wants. After he leaves, and then we get to see the summoning of Super Shenron. It was kind of epic to really see, even though it took so fucking long. It was kind of nice to actually see this because how huge he was. Pause. And I'm just like, you don't have to be that big.
What the fuck are you doing?
But in this episode, we get to see that actually Beerus kind of does have that good-hearted side because Chomper, his brother, storms off and he's just like, well, I don't get to do anything. I don't have my wish. I'm just going to go back to my shitty universe. And for that, we actually see that Beerus basically makes his wish, and you can only make the wish in God language. So, makes the wish, no one else knows what it was, but we see that Varus and Chomper are, basically traveling, and then Varus is like, oh, wait a minute, something's going on in the universe. And Beerus actually wished for their Earth to actually be restored so that he could actually still eat food on there. Beerus, you big softy. I'm super excited to really know more about when this universe tournament with all the other universes is going to take place, because that's when things get interesting, because not all the universes are the same. They're completely different. We might actually see some old enemies, villains return, some new. We might actually even get to see new gods of Super Saiyans for all we know. So I'm looking excited for that, especially with the whole future thing, for the future character coming. That is kind of basically hitting around to who I would like to say Future Trunks. And if Future Trunks comes back,
then holy fucking shit.
But Beerus, we all know that Beerus tricked Goku and Vegeta to really, be, I guess, at their A game, be 100% and actually push themselves. Because Monica is basically a worker, and he's just grabbed him out of nowhere and was like, look, I'm gonna need you to, play this part, and then I'm gonna pay you a lot of fucking money. So for this episode, I would probably give this a 7 out of 10. And if you haven't seen it, you really do need to see it. I mean, it sets up for new arcs. Also, it gives us that confirmation that this arc is over, and I just can't wait for all the universe tournament. I'm so excited for that. But guys, next week's episode preview, we get to see, is it Monica really in Hercule's belt fighting Goku? Let me know what you guys think of this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, please smack that like button. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like Dokkan Battle, stick around. Got some videos coming for you guys tomorrow. I'm out, guys. Peace. I don't know. I would like to. At the time, they have a multi-summon that you can do 3 times for 50 Dragon Stones, I guess each.